Welcome back, guys. We are starting a new campaign and we are going to be using the Central Powers this time. And we're going to have a 1916 start, so we can start with some extra tech. Looks like we start at a lot lower national will, but I can artificially build that up just by staging an attack and then cease firing, so both us and them gain national will. So if I need to, I'll do that. Don't know why we're on trainee. So, Elite 1916 Central Powers. Let's do this.
With the death of the Archduke, Europe is propelled into chaos. Nations honoring treaties and alliances forged years before are now plunged into a conflict they cannot avoid, sparked by a single gunshot. Here on the Western Front, nations draw their battle lines. The Central Powers of Austria-Hungary and Germany now face the combined alliance of France, Britain, and their colonies. The Great War is about to begin.
Melde gehorsamst! Die russische Zweite Armee wurde bei Tannenberg umfassend zurückgeschlagen. Aber ihre Truppen wurden schneller mobilisiert, als wir es erwartet hatten.
Und was ist mit unserem Vormarsch durch Belgien?
Aus Belgien wird erheblicher Widerstand gemeldet und das britische Expeditionsheer ist nunmehr in den Konflikt eingetreten. Unsere Befähigung, die Westfront zu überrennen, wurde ein wenig eingeschränkt. Aber ich bin zuversichtlich, dass...
Paris?
Bei unserem Durchbruch an der Marne erleiden wir schwere Verluste. Unsere Befehlshaber vor Ort sind versprengt. Von Kluck hat sich mit seinem Armeeverband auf das Nordufer der Aisne zurückgezogen und baut dort Stellungen aus, damit wir uns für einen Großangriff auf Frankreich sammeln können.
Russland im Osten, Großbritannien und Frankreich im Westen. Alle graben sich ein. Wir müssen wachsam bleiben.
Thus the Western Front was established. From the fields of Flanders to the borders of Switzerland, the great nations would make their stand. The fate of millions was now in the hands of a few.
Okay. Right then. Where do we even begin? So it looks like the front is the same as it is in 1914. And what all these supply packages and things are. Supply depot and field hospital. Okay. Right, what am I going to do? Let's have a look at the tech tree first. Interesting. I've got flamers. Well, we've got gas attacks, I wanted to use them, so that's good. So I'll be going into that as soon as possible. So I'll start with that. And then if we want, we can get some gas masks. Okay. Barbed wire. So we've got bombers, but I don't fancy using flight at all. So I'm just going to go down, get the tanks once I've got this gas. Once I've got the gas, I might go into the gas masks first, and then I'll go for the tanks. I reckon that's what I'm going to do. Right then. It's a bit intimidating, I don't know where to start. Right, I don't like siege artillery because it blows up the enemy trenches, which makes it awkward for me. So I'm not going to be using siege artillery at all. So let's just get all the siege artillery and move it over here. Okay. So, yeah, where do I begin? Where do I begin? So we've got 4, 6. So, I'm obviously going to want some doom stacks. So where am I going to place them? This one's got 3 territories surrounding it. This one's got 3. This one's got 3. And this one's got 3. So they're the places that I'm going to put my doom stacks. Lille, Noyon, Vouziers, and Metz. So I'm just going to count up how many cores I've got. So I'll do that off camera, and then I'll sort everything out and then get back to it. Okay, so I've got 11 stacks in Metz, Vouziers. Oh, I forgot about Noyon. So 11 stacks in Metz, Vouziers, and Lille, and I've actually got 7 here. So that's 8, 9, 10. So now I've got 10, 10, 10, 10. Everywhere else has just got 3. And then I'm going to start attacking down in Epinal. Obviously, the easiest thing to do is to just take Calais. But I don't want to make it easy. I want the campaign to last as long as possible, really. I want it to be entertaining. So I'm going to just carve a path from Epinal through Charmes, Langes, Chaumont, Châtillon-sur-Seine, Troyes, Saint, Montereau-Fouillon, Fontainebleau, all the way to Paris. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have no idea if I've pronounced any of these territories correctly. And then, once I get to Paris, I might actually attack Paris this time. Unlike in my Allied campaign, where I just cut off the enemy from the capital. So, I'm still going to bring the air wings with me, even though I said I'm not going to use them. But what I've decided is, in battle, the only thing I'm going to use is fighter pilots. I'm not going to use any bombers or harassment missions, so fighters only. Okay, well, because I've moved everybody about, I can't actually stage any attacks. So we're just going to hit the end turn. Right. So it's 8 versus 3. So rainy season, I believe, is reduced movement speed and artillery damage and no planes allowed. Right, I'll set all this up, I'll be back with you. Right then, I have no idea what to expect here, so I'm going super defensive. So we're just setting up in this corner. So I think it's 10 enemy corps versus my 3. So hopefully this is going to be okay. So we've got 3 heavy artilleries with just standard infantry and a row of barbed wire, because what I'm assuming is they're going to attack X and Y and then come across in this direction. Now the major problem is going to be if they've got tanks, and there's not much I'm going to be able to do about tanks, so I'll just have to gradually whittle them down with infantry fire. Might be able to do something with these artillery, I don't actually know. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so it looks like they're advancing from the front. Wow, whatever that was did a lot of damage. Ah, was that a siege?
Warten auf Befehle.
Artillery.
Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Achtung!
Well, it's gone alright so far. I haven't bothered using any artillery yet. Just wanted to see how the first wave would feel without the artillery.
Stufe bereit machen.
Wasn't too bad.
Wir sind eingetroffen und warten auf Befehle. Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen!
Seid bereit, Jungs!
They've had some really suspicious placement of their artillery.
Warten auf Befehle.
So I have no idea where that was meant to be targeting. And I haven't seen any tanks yet. So that's a good thing, I suppose.
Bereit machen. Achtung! An die Linie! Wir haben neue Befehle. Feuerstellung einnehmen! Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen!
Got a lot of artillery though.
Warten auf Befehle. Bereit machen. In Stellung gehen.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle!
Achtung! Bereit an der Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle.
God, they're relentless with this artillery.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Wir ziehen uns zurück. Warten auf Befehle. An die Linie. Bereit machen. Feuerstellung einnehmen. Das ist zu viel. Rückzug. Achtung. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Wir kommen wohl zu spät zur Party. Zurück nach hinten. Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen.
Ladet sie nach!
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bereit an der Linie. Melde mich zum Dienst. Warten auf Befehle.
Jesus, this artillery is non-stop.
Bereit machen. An die Linie. Achtung, Feuerstellung einnehmen. Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen. Warten auf Befehle. Bereit an der Linie.
Wonder if they're gonna go after X and Y yet.
Positionen vorbereiten! Mannschaften bereit! Seid bereit, Jungs!
Bereit machen. An die Linie. Achtung, Feuerstellung einnehmen.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle! Gasgranaten laden! Wir haben unsere Ziele!
Wir haben neue Befehle. Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen. Wir haben neue Befehle. In Stellung gehen. Warten auf Befehle.
I just wanted to try that gas attack, see what it did. Oh, well, I think it's only tear gas at the moment. But it's not a very big circle.
Bereit machen. Bereit an der Linie. Verstärkung macht Meldung. Achtung! An die Linie. Wir haben neue Befehle. Feuerstellung einnehmen.
Well, they're still coming. They are still coming.
Achtung! An die Linie! Verstärkung bereit! Wir haben neue Befehle! Stellung einnehmen!
Wonder if that's finally it. Nope.
Wir haben neue Befehle! Feuerstufe bereit machen! Warten auf Befehle! In Stellung gehen! Bereit machen! Achtung! Das ist zu viel! Bereit an der Linie! Wir haben neue Befehle! An die Linie! Wir haben neue Befehle! Feuerstellung einnehmen! Warten auf Befehle! Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen!
Have they had enough yet? Nope, apparently not.
Bereit machen!
Don't know why these have decided leaving the trench is a good idea.
Bereit an der Linie! Achtung! An die Linie! Wir haben neue Befehle! Feuerstellung einnehmen! Wir haben neue Befehle! Auf der Feuerstufe bereit machen! Warten auf Befehle! Stellung gehen! Zurück nach hinten! Bereit machen! Bereit an der Linie! Rettet euch! Achtung! An die Linie!
Is that it? No, it's still coming.
Wir haben neue Befehle! Feuerstufe bereit machen!
Okay, well, yeah, they just they just want to throw as many lives as they want or can. Hey, funny how they're still assaulting and yet they want a ceasefire. I mean, I could just deny and kill these troops that are coming in, but I'm not going to. I'll accept the ceasefire. Well, even though we left two of the control points completely undefended, we didn't lose any of them because they decided they just wanted to come straight at me. Makes perfect sense. We almost got a great victory on defense. We killed 16,200 versus 2,300. We lost a trench. Interesting. Right, yeah. That was pretty damn brutal. What a way to start. We almost got as much gold back as what we lost, which is good. And we got 125 supply. Well, that was a crazy start to the campaign. So what were we going to do? We were going to get this, weren't we? Chlorine gas. Now the problem with this is it's so goddamn expensive. But I want to use it. Ah, we have to get this first. You kidding me? That's annoying. That is annoying. Right. Yeah. Well, let's have a think. We're going to be attacking from here. Looks like they've got 4 cores down here, which I'm quite surprised about. So if we move and try and attack through Nancy and Charme, then we could cut these off. So these have currently got 3, they've got 4. It's not a huge difference, but might be worth trying. Yeah, it might be worth trying, but I think I might attack Epinal. It makes much more sense to try and attack Nancy. Let's see if we move our troops. So let's leave that one there.
Warten auf Befehle. Position bestätigt.
Wir haben neue Befehle. Bewegt euch!
Let's just see if they reduce this number and increase this number. Well, they're coming in at me again. So it's going to be basically the same thing again, so there's no point in me really showing this. So I think we'll call it an end to this episode. I'll play this one off camera, and then we'll start the next episode with an assault. Alright, well, cheers for watching, take care, I shall see you in the next one.